All right, we're doing a little troubleshooting today on a Toyota Avalon. I think this might be a 2007. What's going on is there's very little airflow coming out of here. It's winter here, and so we want to have a bunch of heat coming out of this side. And if you feel down here, it's just not a lot of warm air coming out. We just replaced the blower fan on this, so that shouldn't be the problem. My guess is that it's an actuator, at least one, maybe more than one, underneath the dash here that's not moving the flaps in the right direction to make the air come this way. So far we've taken this bottom plate here off. It just slides into some catches in the back here, and these little tabs here enter up into the bottom of this dash underneath the glove box. And I just took a screwdriver and went up in those holes right here and was able to get them released, and then it just drops down and comes forward. Okay, to get this glove box out, it's kind of a pain in the butt. I'm gonna try to show you. So there's actually pins in here that hold it in place, and you got to figure out which end has the head. So this end here has the head, you can see it. So I'm gonna get a screwdriver in here and get under that head and pop it. It's like locked in on this end. So you can either get on the end of it here and pop it that way, or get under the head of it and push it this way. Either way, you got to get it this direction. And once you get it slightly, about a quarter inch that way, then you just work it the rest of the way. So you can get in here and kind of push it. Yeah. All you got to do is get it so that the end of the pin is right here. Once you get it there, I think you can get this glove box out. So we're just moving it down. This little screwdriver till the end of the pin is right here. I think I got mine down far enough. Now we should be able to open this glove box and pull these tabs in, and then and then it should pop out. Now the fun part is going to be getting them back in, because you about can't get your fingers in behind here. So let me explain how this is in there. So it goes in, gotta get some light. We sit in there behind like that. They go through the hinge on this side. They sit in there like that. So you gotta push them back to get that little catch through this first side here, and for the second one for that matter. So one goes in from that way, and then the one on this side goes in the opposite way. Getting them back in there is gonna be fun. The reason I took that out was so I could see what's going on back here, because all my air handler stuff is back here. I can see at least one actuator up there, and I gotta figure out what happens when I change the temperature and what's supposed to be moving. So I'm gonna go over here and change the temperature up and down and see if I can see any differences. Well guys, I wish I would have been recording all this, but this is my cabin filter or air filter that's right inside of that door. I decided to check that. The actuator up there seemed to be working pretty good. So I opened this door up, and that piece of foam, whatever that is, was in there kind of all cockeyed. And then as you can see, this filter is filthy. So that's definitely cutting down on the airflow. So we're gonna clean all that up and put it back in and see how it acts, because right now it feels pretty good. How you get into that, let me show you. There's a latch on each side, so we're just gonna pop those loose and pull that door off. One on each side. It just opens like that, and your filter just sits in there. Well, that was one of the filthiest filters I think I've seen. So that's good news, because that's an easy fix. I don't have a new filter, so I'm just gonna put this old one back in here for now. And it only fits one way. I'm gonna put the dirty side up like it was, and then just take this door, and it says up on it, so there's only one way it goes on. Make sure those tabs are lined up, and just push this door back in place. Alright, now we're going to turn our air back on and see what we got. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. That feels good. I would say that was the main problem with that. So we're going to put this back together All right, so this is gonna be a fun time, I bet. So we're gonna set these in place and then try to get in behind here and get these pins started. That is no fun. This is not a good design. Sometimes they get it right, sometimes they don't. Well, I'm gonna try just putting this up in place and then putting it in. That might actually work better. Yep, that's easier. This side here is a little difficult because you can't get into the pin as easy, but yeah, it's going in. It's going in okay. There we go, we bottomed out the head now. It's in all the way. Yeah, I'm not sure where this came from, but it was loose just sitting in there. I think that was reducing the airflow, and it was super dirty on top of it. Anyway, there's a little bit of a lesson how to get into that glove box area if you have any problems with your actuators or anything like that. And then if you didn't know there was a cabin filter in there, it can get really dirty and cut down on your airflow.